Just wanted to give a quick shout out to a few things that came up in the practice today, and the chief of which was the creation of controversy. And controversy can do a lot of good things. It can sell papers. If you create controversial content, you can get followers on Twitter. You can get people's attention with controversy. But when you're manufacturing controversy in a lawsuit for the purpose of extending or exhausting your party opponent, that is something that the courts see through, in my opinion, on an extremely quick basis. They don't appreciate gamesmanship. Rule 1 of the Texas Rules of Civil Procedure and the Texas Attorney's Creed and the oath that we attorneys and prosecutors all swear to in the state of Texas when we get our license is to represent the client diligently, zealously, and in the most cost-effective and beneficial way to all parties. And in scenarios where you have litigation of the same issues across state lines or multiple steps where the same issue in litigation is being tried and then recast as a different claim and tried again and extinguished again, courts are, 1, they're exhausted by that kind of behavior, in my opinion, and 2, they're extremely cautious and want to get to the bottom of that and solve that problem. But 3, what's most critical and what's most dangerous about that is that when you're in that situation where you're creating controversy, that can diminish whatever request for relief that you may have that's meritorious before that court, because the court looks at you and or your client now as somebody who's simply just stirring the pot, and they're stirring the pot for the purpose of effectuating some gain that is not right, just, equitable, or fair. And fair is what you get in Dallas in September. It's not what you get down at the courthouse. What you get is justice. And if the court makes a determination that you're taking or your client is taking an inequitable position, the courts can come down, and usually do come down quite harshly. So I would caution, just like I don't believe that social media or anything else should be used for controversy creation simply to keep people watching. There's a lot of negativity, and there's a lot of, and I don't care what side of I'm not attempting to polarize anybody. I don't care what side of the spectrum you're on, but the creation of controversy sells, right? It sells. And why? Because it keeps you in the chair, on the couch, flipping the remote, sitting through the commercial to watch the commercial about the jeans or the light beer or whatever that is. The creation of controversy, it gets attention. It enraptures people, but it can be undoing in a lot of ways because it spreads negativity. And so the creation of controversy in a litigation scenario solely for the purpose of creation of controversy to extend or exhaust the other party from litigation fatigue, use all their resources fighting the same claims in different states, or rehashing or recasting the same claims over and over in the lawsuit, is just something the courts sniff out quickly, and you need to be careful about it. And it's going to turn people off, just like negative content turns people off on media and social media. So anyway, just a few things to think about, and I hope everybody has a great evening, gets home safe, and enjoys the sunshine and warmer weather.